Let's get to those quick hits, Scott, because we've got Research in Motion reporting after the market closes today. Everybody's going to be looking to see how well they're doing on those playbook sales, and obviously the international BlackBerry sales. You know, we're hearing that they're not selling as many of their key, bread-winning phone in the international markets.
The funny thing is, even when they were the past 2 quarters and they reported good earnings, they just sold them. So at this point, it's been on a downtrend, a heavy downtrend. I think you have to avoid it, and if they open it up, traders will probably look to sell that. I don't think it's worth your time. And a little attention just for excitement, but it's not a long here, in my opinion.
All right. Well, we've had so much attention on these internet stocks that have been coming public, but here we're going to kick it old school with Priceline. What about Priceline?
Priceline, I think, just made new monthly lows. I think this one still has room to go to the downside. It came in a lot. I wouldn't be shorted, but I wouldn't be looking to get long Priceline yet.
VMware, that stock got smacked down into its 50-day moving average. Is there any bounce in there?
VMW, I feel for institutions, it's still being accumulated. It's still above all of those moving averages. As an active trade, yesterday's day was very severe to the downside. So I do think that with this, with this potent move yesterday into this support, I do think that we could see a test to this area. That's the next time I will watch it, around this 88.67. So maybe people will be shorting it down to here, but then I think you can maybe flip.
All right, we were kicking it old school with Priceline. Let's talk about the new kid on the block, Pandora. You and I talked about this yesterday. The stock came out priced higher than they had expected it, but it kind of fell off then.
Well, we talked about that opening day, the art of trading the IPO, and we were all watching it yesterday. It opened, hovered between 22.5, 23.5. Once it broke 22.5, we knew it was soft, wasn't going to have that LinkedIn type of effect. And then when it broke 20.50, you just had to take it off your radar. And for now, this thing can go a lot lower. I don't think it's worth your time. Let's revisit this at another time, maybe in the next few weeks. But it didn't act